Hello class, today I'm going to teach you how to graph ratio relationships. So first we have to form two quantities. Okay, we have to have two quantities and we're going to plot these using ordered pairs. So remember, going back to coordinate plane. Okay, we know that these are going to be proportional, so it's going to go through the points of 0, 0. So remember, when we graph, it's x, comma, y. My x-axis, go right or left first, and then go up or down. Okay, so let's see. A, 3, 3. So we go right, 1, 2, 3, up 1, 2, 3, and there's point A. What quadrant is that in? So just remember, quadrants go around like a big giant C. 1, 2, 3, 4. So like a big C, coordinate plane, right? So our first quadrant is where A is. So we write quadrant 1, Roman numeral 1. B, -3, -3. That's where my blue B is. What quadrant's that? Quadrant 3. 5, -5. So we go right 5 and down 5. That's C. We're in quadrant 4. D is -5, so we go left 5 and then up 5. D is in quadrant 2. 0, -2. We don't go anywhere right or left. We go down to -2. We are on the y-axis. So as a reminder, the x-axis goes left and right, and the y-axis goes up and down. So now if we're going to graph 2, 0, that means we go right 2 and we stop. So 2, 0 is on the x-axis. So hopefully remember how to graph from the coordinate plane. Okay, so here's an example. We have our time in minutes, that's going to be my x-axis, and my number of pages is going to be my y-axis. So we need the ordered pairs first. So we just look this way. 1, 4 is our first ordered pair. Our second ordered pair is 2, 8. And my third order pair is 3, 12. So we label our graph, zeros in the corner, my x-axis and my y-axis. And then I can just, I see my x-axis is 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. And I can just count by 4s, 4, 8, 12 on my y-axis. And I'm going to graph right 1, up 4, put a dot. Right 2, up 8, put a dot. Right 3, up 12, put a dot. So we start at 0 and we draw an arrow through the origin, and there's my line. It's proportional. It's going to make a straight line that goes through the origin. Okay, here, number of 6th graders compared to the number of 7th graders, x, y. So my ordered pairs are going this way this time. 5, 4. 5, 4. 10, 8. And 15, 12. So it's x, y, right? 0 in the corner, x, y. Label everything. So I can see my x-axis is counting by 5. So I can go 5, 10, 15. If you want it more spread out, you can count by a different number. My y-axis is going up by 4s. 4, 8, 12. So then I graph. Right 5, up 4, put a dot. Right 10, up 8, put a dot. Right 15, up 12, put a point. And then we draw our arrow. Great job. Okay, this time we have to make a ratio table. So we buy dark chocolate cashews for $12.50 per pound. Okay, so we have our X and we have our Y. The cost is always going to be our Y value. The X value is going to be our pounds, right? LBS for pounds. So X, Y, we have 1 pound for $12.50. So what if we had 2 pounds? What's $12.50 times 2? That's $25. What if we bought 3 pounds? What's $12.50 times 3? That's $37.50. Okay, so I can graph those points. 1, $12.50 is my first ordered pair. 2, $25, and 3, $37.50. So put a 0 in the corner, X, Y. Okay, so I'm going to graph 1 and up to $12.50. So I'm just going to count by 12.5. 2 pounds is $25. And 3 pounds is $37.50. So you can see here's my line. So the question in the second one is saying how much does 2.5 pounds cost? Well, we just multiplied by whatever the pounds were. So we could just multiply. Let me clear what I have here. You can see our answer is between 25 and 37.50 because that's where 2.5 pounds would fall in between. So to find the answer, we would just multiply 12.50 times 2.5. Do it on the side of your paper. Don't worry about the decimals until the end, and then move your decimal 3 spots to the left. What do you get? Pause the video. I got $31.25 for 2.5 pounds. Great job. Okay, here's another problem. Okay, so we have a balloon and we have a blimp. A hot air balloon rises 9 meters every 3 seconds. So we're going to say this is seconds and this is meters. Seconds and meters. Okay, so the hot air balloon, we know for every 3 seconds it goes up 9 meters. So if it goes 6 seconds, how far is it going to go up? 18 meters. 3, 6, 9, 18, 27. Okay, so now let's try the blimp. What do we know about the blimp? It rises 7 meters every 2 seconds. So for every 2 seconds, it rises 7 meters. So 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 3 is 6. 7 times 2 is 14, 7 times 3 is 21. So by looking at these numbers, okay, I see where a 6 is an x-axis and a 6 is an x-axis. So the balloon in 6 seconds goes 18 meters. The blimp in 6 seconds goes 21 meters. So you can see that the blimp is faster, rises faster. So let me show you the graph. So here's the graph of the blimp and the balloon. So by looking at the graph, you can see the blimp has a steeper line. So that means it is rising faster. Great job, guys. I hope this video helped you understand about graphing ratio relationships. Have a great day.